Hey everyone, Osmo15 Slayer here speaking, and today I'm going to be talking about why Double Tap does not at all fit into modern zombies and what should be replacing it for Season 3. Just in case you haven't seen any of the leaks that have been coming out about Season 3 for Black Ops 6 yet, I'll just give you a quick little overview. So, with the now delayed Season 3 update getting closer to dropping, multiple leakers have been talking about how Double Tap, as well as Frost Blast, I guess, are going to be dropping with the new Zombies map that's set in the Burning Mansion that's just outside of Liberty Falls. But before I go into anything else, just know that the definition of a leak is a unconfirmed news drop by an unofficial source. So for all we know, we could be getting Who's Who as a perk again if this is fake. But assuming these leaks are true, there's simply just no way that Double Tap would blend well with the gameplay systems that started in Cold War. When Activision decided to copy Fortnite for the 5th time, they added weapon rarities into zombies, as well as refining Black Ops 4's pack point system from 5 tiers to 3, as well as allowing you to manually pick out your ammo mods. But because of these systems, excluding Infinite Warfare and World War II Zombies, Double Tap hasn't been seen in COD since Black Ops 3. But excluding Double Tap from modern zombies definitely was intentional and necessary though. The whole point of the weapon rarities and splitting Pack-a-Punch into multiple stages was to make Double Tap unnecessary by adding other ways of upgrading your weapons. And so now, all these years later, with the new system set in place, if Double Tap were to get added, it would just screw up the newer gameplay progression, making the weapon rarity system fairly pointless to pay any mind to early on. But to be fair though, all of what I just said is entirely dependent on how Double Tap's augments play like. If they make the perk more like the 2.0 version, then all of what I just said before applies. But if it's 1.0 version or it's been changed specifically to fit BO6, it'll be fine in that case. Although, just from a look at its leaked augments, those names like Double Impact and Double Standard kind of suggest that it's going to be like the 2.0 version, but I still could be very wrong about that. But before I do move on, I also want to speak on how the design of the leaked Double Tap perk icon looks though. This design looks absolutely atrocious. Like bro, if this is the true final design for Double Tap, I'd be fine getting like Tombstone again. But seriously though, I'm not liking this new pattern I'm seeing with these new and returning perks having bad designs in Black Ops 6. The perks I'm talking about, of course, are Melee Macchiato and Vulture Raid, since Death Perception didn't change at all. Melee Macchiato's design makes sense, but I just think there's far too many colors in it, and that makes the icon fit horribly when it's next to all the others. And then there's Vulture Raid. While it does follow the 2-color limit of all the other perks ever, the design as a whole just doesn't work because of the weird looking vulture and how they went with highlighter green for the color instead of red like its old design. And I'm not saying the old design was any more imaginative though. So with all of that considered, there's just no way that Double Tap would be a good perk to add to Black Ops 6. But that does pose the question of, if Double Tap shouldn't be added, then what should take its place? Ask nobody. I think that Mule Kick would be an absolute improvement over Double Tap for BO6 any day of the week. That's because I can think of multiple times when I've been playing Black Ops 6, just doing Easter eggs and getting the high rounds, where I would have much a better experience with Mule Kick over a perk like Vulture Raid or Death Perception. For an example, on many of my unsuccessful Easter egg attempts on the Tomb, I can't bring the Mustang and Sally's for the boss fight, since they do 0 damage to that specific boss in particular. But they're the best gun in the game when it comes to killing literally any other enemy. If I were able to combine those with the overpowered Dragon's Breath ASG, as well as the Ice Staff, I most likely would have been able to beat that unnecessarily difficult boss fight and get the early calling card for that map. While other things like Widow's Wine, Electric Cherry, and Ring of Fire should definitely come back to BO6, we need the Cold War version of Mule Kick over any other perk. And yes, I know that most of the old perks got turned into augments, but having multiple perks in one just makes it so that secret perk is overshadowed by another better augment. But if we don't see Mule Kick or any of those other perks I just said in Black Ops 6, there's always still Black Ops 7 since that's apparently dropping this year. And if you haven't heard it, they're doing, supposedly doing the same thing that they did with Modern Warfare 2, except with the Black Ops series now. But that was all I had to say about this whole topic regarding Season 3. So, I've been A15 Slayer, and I'll see you in the next video.